Hello, my wonderful Aquarians. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of those of you that are currently not in communication with your person. So, as per usual, I will be starting off with an oracle and we can clarify the existing energies with tarot. Okay. Okay, guys, so we have two cards here. The first card we have broken. They didn't keep the promises they made. They may break your heart, but not your spirit. Okay. So, I mean, with this card, I definitely feel that there's an energy of possibly just feeling very let down, maybe even being reminded of empty promises this week, but trying not to let it break you is pretty much what I'm getting from this card here. And then we have tired. You are emotionally exhausted from dealing with everything. You deserve a break now. Okay, so many of you could be feeling very overwhelmed. There could be an energy of you just feeling completely drained, not really knowing what to do about this connection, maybe just feeling drained because of the silence between you and this individual. But I do feel like with the broken card, maybe you are thinking of what this person said they would do but didn't follow through on. And I do feel like it is hurting you, but again, I don't feel like you're letting it completely, break you here. You are feeling overwhelmed. So for some of you, you could be taking a break. Maybe you actually feel that the separation was much needed, especially, for those of you that felt you were extremely exhausted, during the course of the bond here. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Okay, guys. So we have the death card on the bottom of the deck here. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Seems to me that you may feel like you need to put an end to this connection or you need to let this person go if you value yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is letting me know not only do you know yourself, self-worth, I should say, or you know what you bring to the table, there's something about you feeling like I value myself too much to put up with this or to tolerate this. It's almost like you're in the midst of letting something go. Maybe some of you have let this person go, but again, emotions don't leave overnight here. I mainly see it as releasing this person because you feel like you deserve better, releasing this person because you feel like this is way too overwhelming for you to tolerate. Okay, but this card has a lot to do with your self-worth, your value, what you bring to the table, and being sure of yourself as well here. Okay, the death card, it could be an ending, but it could also speak about some sort of a transformation. So maybe for some of you this week, you're looking at this bond, as if it was like a catalyst for your growth here. So I'm going to start off by seeing how this person is viewing you this week. Okay. The Six of Swords wanted to flip out, but it didn't come out. So for some of you, they're viewing you as moving away from this connection, possibly moving away for the sake of like your peace of mind. Okay, the Moon. That's how they're viewing you. Okay, some of you could be dealing with the Pisces, but what I'm getting from this energy here, Aquarius, is that they're viewing you as someone where you are very determined. You're on a path, whether it is to release this connection, whether it is to move forward, whether it is maybe you've told this person you're not going to speak to them again. There's something here where your person is viewing you as extremely determined and you're not really focused on, or you're not trying to be bothered by the distractions or things that are going on, in the sidelines, if you will. So they're viewing you as very determined on some sort of a path or a decision that you've made with the Moon card. Okay, they're also viewing you as someone that is, they're having a hard time reading you. Okay, so it could be obviously because it is a no contact spread, but it could also be that they feel you're not really showing them your vulnerable side. You're not really hinting anything at them. You're not really posting anything subliminal, right? They're having a hard time picking up on how you're feeling. The other thing that I'm getting here in terms of how they are viewing you, Aquarius, is that this person feels that like they're really trying to use their intuition this week to like figure out how you feel, to figure out maybe where this connection is headed, because the moon card is associated with intuition as well. Okay, guys. So we have the Queen of Swords in the challenge position, and we have the Eight of Swords. So what's going on here? Here's what's going on, Aquarius. With the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords in the challenge position, the reason why your person feels challenged this week is because you cut ties with them. This is your energy here, okay? Now, even if you weren't the one to walk away from this connection, what I'm getting at is they're feeling a very detached energy from your end. And furthermore, it's leading them to feel very stuck. Eight of Swords is when you're thinking of something, but you're kind of going in circles. There could even be a little bit of denial here, because she is blindfolded in the Eight of Swords. But the pro of this card is that it is self-imposed. So this person could be, specifically maybe telling themselves something in their mind that is causing them to feel stuck about you, stuck about this connection. But I mainly see them, feeling challenged because they feel a very detached energy from your end. They feel like you've made a clear decision. And, quite frankly, I feel like for some of you this week, they're viewing you as at the point of no return. Not only could they feel like you're exhausted, they more so feel like you're frustrated, you're fed up. That's the kind of energy that's coming through here. Okay, they're really up in their head about you, but they're feeling very restricted. So there could even be a little bit of this or that thinking going on, kind of like, okay, well, if I don't do this, then the outcome is not going to be that, or I only have two ways to go about something. Very restricted thinking here is what I'm getting at. Okay, guys? The way that you're viewing them, Five of Pentacles, you may be missing this person, this week. You may, be thinking of them, feeling a bit nostalgic, but you feel like you don't want to allow them to have access to you. Five of Pentacles is you viewing someone as an outsider in your life. You may feel like, okay, the part of me showing you my vulnerable side is over, or the part of me sympathizing with you is over here. Again, not to say you don't miss this person, but you are viewing them as someone where you're keeping them at bay. There's some sort of distance between you and this individual. Okay. Now, something else that I'm getting here, guys, is that you may feel this person wants to speak to you and you can sense it, but you feel like they're purposely not doing anything about it. And so, you feel like because they're purposely not doing something about it, they're intentionally choosing to be held back, you're having a hard time sympathizing with them. You may be in the energy of like, if you want to speak to me, you would have by now. Or if you want to solve an issue, then you would have reached out by now. You know what I mean? So I think that you're also having a hard time sympathizing with this person this week, but you're definitely viewing them as someone that you miss, but someone that you don't want to, you want to keep them at bay. You still want some sort of distance between you and this individual. You don't feel that you want to allow full access to you as of yet. In your feelings, we have the Fool card, okay, and we have the Ten of Cups. Wow. So for some of you, it could be that you're manifesting a new beginning for yourself, okay? And with the Ten of Cups, even if some of you are willing to work something out with this person, the one thing that I will say is something that's coming to your mind is things being handled very impulsively. This may be a connection that started off very well, smooth sailing, but then you feel like things were happening very quickly and possibly even you could view this person as a very impulsive individual. For others of you, you may be manifesting something for yourself, like a new connection or your, wish fulfillment or something of that sort, but you're keeping it to yourself. You're not really publicizing what you're manifesting here. Okay. But something about, things feeling a bit impulsive in this connection is coming through very strongly. And we have the Justice card, okay, and we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Someone here could be married. We have the Ten of Cups, Justice card, and the Six of Pentacles, or there's an energy of you feeling that this person neglected this situation with you. So there's a lot of this is what we could have had, this is what we could have been, but you were neglecting the situation with me, or but you weren't making a firm decision here. Six of Pentacles, right? There's two people there. He's only giving to one person. So there's balance lacking in a connection here. And so for many of you, you feel either this connection was one-sided or there's something about you almost looking at the connection as if you were giving to it more than you were receiving from it. Okay, so lack of equal give and take here. And with the Justice and Ten of Cups, again, if it's not about someone being married, you genuinely are looking at the potential of this connection, but you're trying to be realistic by telling yourself maybe you can't fall in love with the potential here, or you need something to feel more tangible, some sort of uh, solid evidence here is what I'm getting. Some of you could be dealing with the Libra, but I do see with these two cards, there's a huge emphasis on a lack of balance and maybe wanting more balance. So, whether it's you actually want to restore balance in this connection, or you want this person to know that you felt very neglected during the course of the bond here. Okay, guys? Queen of Swords is being clarified by the World card, Eight of Swords, Knight of Cups. So it seems to me that this person feels like you're closing out a cycle. That, something that's very consistent here is they're viewing you as completely walking away, possibly feeling a bit torn about the situation, but they feel like you have your mind made up. So even if you don't agree with that, this is your person's perspective. They feel like you have your mind made up. Aquarian has made a decision. There's no way that they're turning back. Okay. Now, something else that I get here is like this person could be viewing you as very fixed in your ways. I don't want to use the word stubborn, right? But it's more like they feel that when you say you're going to do something, you're going to follow through on it. Or when you believe something, that is what you believe. You know what I mean? Like a very fixed mentality. And of course, you are a fixed sign, right? Now we have the Knight of Cups clarifying the Eight of Swords, which is someone who is feeling stuck, like I explained with the Eight of Swords. But Knight of Cups is someone who wants to apologize to you. They feel bad about something. They feel like they want to apologize to you, but they're feeling this is what they're thinking about. This is what's causing them to feel stuck. So not only do they feel very restricted, there's a part of them that actually wants to come forward and say sorry to you, but they're not sure either how to go about it, or they know how to go about it, but there's just some sort of limiting beliefs that are causing a block here. So in their feelings, we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, very guarded, but still keeping an eye on you. Okay, you could have this person blocked. If that's not the case, they feel like there's a wedge between the both of you. Okay, and Nine of Wands in their feelings, again, they're keeping an eye on you, but they're feeling very wounded. They're feeling even guarded to an extent here. This may be someone who is also feeling exhausted in this connection, maybe feeling exhausted because of their thoughts. Because I kind of see in their feelings that it's someone where they feel like their mind is racing, but they're kind of on the fence about what to do, or they're fearing your response, or like they're fearing rejection, because the Nine of Wands could be associated with a little bit of fear or moving with caution here, right? Trying to figure out, okay, well, what could possibly happen that I don't expect here, right? So expecting the unexpected, if you will. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely a desire for communication. But again, guys, like in your feelings, I do feel like, you're viewing something as, being handled in a very impulsive manner. And in this person's energy, I do feel like there's a level of excitement, associated with wanting to speak to you. But Page of Wands is more like a lighthearted, fun energy, or someone coming and testing the waters with you. Maybe a small message or a phone call to tell you that they miss you, which again, it's all about perspective. But when you compare the Page of Wands to the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is this energy of wanting straightforward communication, clear communication, a conversation that is pretty much the truth and only the truth. So when you have that energy versus the Page of Wands energy, there could be a little bit of a clash, or an energy of, okay, well, this is, I want the truth here, but you're not taking things as seriously as I am. So there could be a little bit of butting heads. The Sun card, wow, we have the Moon and the Sun, and we also have the Ace of Wands. They're trying to hold on. Well, I shouldn't say they're trying to. They are holding on to some sort of hope here. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, desperately wanting a new beginning. And with a Sun card, it's someone who's trying to be very positive in this situation. Okay, if it's not about like optimism, it's them focusing on the good when it comes to this bond. Even though you guys are not speaking right now, despite the distance, they do feel like you guys have shared very positive memories together. So there is this desire for a new beginning. And I will say with the Sun card and the Ace of Wands, this person is feeling more confident about taking action towards you. So even though they're feeling guarded, it could be because something is being illuminated to them. It could be because they just feel a lot more clear headed about this situation, but they're feeling very drawn towards you. The wands are all about passion and following what you're passionate about. And I see with the sun card that it's definitely someone who is, focused on the positive, aspects of this relationship, or at least they're trying to. This may be their way of letting go of some sort of limiting beliefs or negative thoughts here. So we have the Seven of Cups coming out in the potential outcome and the Four of Wands. That's someone who wants reconciliation with you, but with the Seven of Cups, they're not really sure how to feel right now because you guys are not communicating. Seven of Cups usually comes out. Well, I should say it boils down to emotional confusion. So whether it's mind games, whether it's the fact that there's somewhat of a fickle energy here, whether it's one party sending mixed signals, they're feeling a bit confused. But I think that it's mainly because they're viewing you as detached, or it's because you guys are not speaking here. But with the Four of Wands, they're definitely thinking about a reconciliation. I also feel here, guys, like with the Seven of Cups, there's this energy of this person kind of playing out different scenarios in their mind, kind of looking at it as if, like, okay, it can happen this way, or it can happen this way. Or if I reach out to Aquarius for a new beginning, they may respond in this manner, or they may respond in that manner. Pretty much focused on all the potential outcomes here. Sorry, guys, I'm losing my voice here. Seven of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. They feel like they rushed the process with you. There's something here, like very persistent energy on something either feeling rushed or very impulsive. Because with the Two of Wands, they're viewing this situation as, okay, I definitely rushed what was, I rushed the bond, or I rushed into it, maybe a case of love bombing here. But with the Three of Cups also, like, this person wants to celebrate with you. They want to, have fun. There may even be some sort of good news that they want to share with you. But what I see very clearly here, that's why I wanted to clarify the Three of Cups, is if you feel like this person was neglecting the situation, I think you're absolutely right. I think that this person was definitely giving to more than one person. And what I see here, guys, is yes, this is someone who wants to connect with you, but Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Two of Wands, Seven of Cups is someone who's still a little bit confused. They're not really making a firm decision. They're deciding that they want to connect with you. They know that they feel drawn to you, but there may be either another energy in the picture, or if it's not about another person, they're still not sure if they're able to commit. They're still not sure of what they want moving forward. And I know that sounds a bit confusing, but the Seven of Cups is emotional confusion. So it's like, I want to fix things with you, or I want to come forward. I definitely want to talk to Aquarius, but I haven't made a firm decision yet. And with the Three of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Two of Wands coming out in the potential outcome, for some of you, you can sense that even if this person speaks to you, you guys are going to end up at square one, or you feel like this person is going to cause some sort of havoc or hurt, in your life here. Okay. I do see it as, if you're just looking for communication, I definitely feel like they want to communicate with you, but I can't really clearly or just blatantly say it's going to lead to a commitment, because there seems to be either another energy involved, or if it's not another energy, it's someone who is still confused, not making a firm decision. Right. And so with the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords, there's also this fear of like hurting someone. So whether it's like hurting you, hurting another person, it's like they're trying to mend things with you in, I don't want to say a silent way, but in a very diligent, way. But it seems to me that the situation at hand is a little bit, messy, or it is a little bit, there's a lot going on. Right. So there's this energy of, okay, I want to speak to Aquarius, but then there's still some sort of confusion. I don't really see it as a conversation leading to clarity. It may be a conversation confirming what you already know, but this may not be something that you're wanting to hear. And that's why I did say in their feelings, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, it is someone who's communicating with you, but that's not really like a, logical or a truthful conversation. It's not to say they're going to lie to you, but they're coming in with the intent of just reconnecting with you to see if you are still upset with them, to see if you guys could still, get along here. So if that's what you're looking for, of course, that would be your desired outcome. But if you're looking for more of like a truthful conversation, or you want to know where this is headed, I do see that there's still some sort of confusion in going on with this or in this person's energy this week. Okay, so let's see what they want to communicate to you. Look at this, guys. I can't make a decision. I can't make it up. This is what I was saying. I do feel like they want to communicate with you, but they're failing to make a decision here. Three of Cups and Three of Swords. And the reason why I'm telling you guys is because I don't want to lead you in the wrong way. This is pretty much like some sort of communication or even connecting with someone. Like, for example, you could be meeting up with this person. It may make you very happy initially, but you will have a gut feeling that it's going to cause some sort of hurt, or it could even be like false hope, like something that starts off very it's running very smoothly and you feel like it makes you very happy, but you feel like it's some sort of false hope that this person may be planting in your mind. They have hurt me. So for some of you, Three of Cups, Three of Swords, I could read it that way as well. Someone who thought the grass was greener on the other side and was hurt by someone else. And maybe for some of you, that's why you're detaching. Maybe you feel like this person is coming back around because, they were hurt by someone else, or because something else didn't work out for them. Even if there's no one else in the picture, maybe you're looking at it as if like, okay, well, if you walked away, why are you coming back now, right? Like if you didn't want me then, what has changed? I can't do this right now. So they're definitely feeling very overwhelmed. I do see that with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands energy. And like more specifically for some of you with I can't do this right now, there may be a bit of an avoidant energy from this person's end. Like when you want to speak about something that's bothering you, this person may say, oh, I had a long day at work, or, I don't want to talk about that right now. And you're kind of like, okay, well, when are we going to speak about it then? Okay, that's very specific, but I am getting that for some of you. I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I do see them very fixated on you, thinking of an apology, but they're in a bit of a confused state right now, if I'm being completely transparent, guys. Okay. So my wonderful Aquarians, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.